Tony Ferguson versus Charles Oliveira. Obviously, it goes a distance, which, just the fact that it went a distance is incredible because Charles Oliveira is a submission artist. He usually finishes his fights via submission. Um, Tony has no quit in him. How he didn't tap, that's beyond me. Maybe he's one of those guys who was just like, just let it break, just let it break. I don't care. Let him break my arm. I don't care. He's the type of guy. Tony Ferguson's type of no, but Tony Ferguson, right? Maybe he's one of those guys who enjoys pain, because I know like Joanna Jacek, in one of her interviews, she said she like enjoys pain. She's like actually enjoys pain. So maybe he's one of those guys. But listen, he has no quit in him. The Justin Gaethje fight, that was crazy, But then you think about the Tony Ferguson versus Cowboy, that fight, how he performed, There's a difference, And I think the Justin Gaethje fight just took a toll on him, It just did a number on him. It made him someone else, and obviously he's changing the people around him, moving people around and stuff like that. He's a new Tony Ferguson, right? Obviously, it's not going very well. You have 2 losses in a row, man. Like, damn, So I want to see him win. Obviously he's not getting cut. Obviously he's not retiring. He's Tony Ferguson, And I think we still haven't seen what he has to offer, He didn't have to take that Justin Gaethje fight. A lot of people say, yeah, he didn't have to take it, but the fact that he did just shows what kind of person he is. That he believes in himself and that he also wants to, he's not even putting himself first. He's like putting like everyone first. Like, like I want to fight because I want to make the fight happen because, Khabib, fell through. So like, I want to make this happen, for the fans, for the sport, also because, I'm available. Like that just shows a lot of what he's about. And I just like that, I like who he is as a person. Like he seems like he's just like a no quit kind of guy. And he just makes things happen, and he's all about like positivity too. I was watching one of his interviews and he was just saying like, people don't have it better than you, like, like just focus on you. Like a lot of us, we think that everyone else has it better than us. Like we think the grass is greener on the other side, and that's not always the case. It's like, you gotta like appreciate what you have. But like, he was saying that, why does the UFC treat me so badly, and feeling like he gets the short end of the stick, and like that he has to like fight so hard to just get like respected and stuff. And like I get that too. Like I kind of like see where he's at with that. I understand his like perspective on that. I hope his next fight, obviously I hope his next fight is a big name. Let me know in the comments who you think he's gonna fight next. He's probably gonna fight very soon, but maybe his arm, like I don't know, that arm, I don't even know what happened. Maybe he tore some stuff up, like in the Misha Tate versus Ronda Rousey fight, when she didn't like break anything, she didn't like break a bone, but like she tore a lot of like the ligaments. Maybe that's what happened with him. Hopefully he doesn't have to recover for very long. Hopefully he's gonna get back in the octagon very soon, because he's just a fun fighter to watch. There's no one like Tony Ferguson, and if something, if he decides like he's not gonna fight anymore, like that would be such a loss to like MMA. I feel like that would be such a great loss. I don't think it's gonna happen. If Khabib and him actually fight, the 6th attempt, that would be one of the biggest fights ever, because I think a lot of us, we just were like, we're hopeless. We're like, it's not gonna happen, because there's just been so many attempts and every time it falls through. So yeah, I'm kind of like in that same boat. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna happen. But if it does, then that would be crazy. That would be crazy good. But seeing how Tony Ferguson is going right now, probably Khabib is just gonna like, finish him, and not finish him, but probably like doctor stoppage or like, I don't know, like decision, because he's probably not gonna tap, and Khabib is probably not going to knock him out. So it's probably going to be like maybe he breaks his arm and then the doctor stops it, because his arm is like hanging or whatever, So let me know in the comments what you think is next for Tony Ferguson. He's one of my favorite fighters ever too. So I hope he fights soon, and I hope he gets back on the winning column. Thanks.